What's up everybody, we are Diana and Phil. Diana's from the United States and I'm from Germany, and in this video American wife is gonna try Germany's very own fast food chain Nordsee for the first time. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so we came to this Nordsee restaurant. We just ordered a lot of stuff. It's Diana's first time really eating Nordsee. I think we had a the Vikinger once before, something like that. It's pretty early, it's just 11 a.m. and they just opened, so it will take a while till everything comes out. But we're starting with the snacks. We have a couple of nice bread rolls here. And I think those are probably the most bought things here, because most of the people get just a bread roll to take away, or Fischbrötchen. But this is gonna be your first real tasting.
We're gonna start with the Bremer. I think we've only ever grabbed one of these to go, or like one of these little sandwiches to go. So I've never really tried a lot of the other things, but it's a nice little Brötchen. You got some fried onions on the top, sauce. All right, let's give it a try.
Yeah, there's the Bremer, that cheapest option. They have...
I'm so biased to fish sandwiches.
Meaning?
Meaning I like it. It's a little mushy overall, but I think the little crisps make it nicer. I would totally grab this on a road trip stop or something.
Okay, Bremer, I think it has ketchup on it, which is a little unusual. A lot of Fischbrötchen come with a tartar sauce or like some remoulade, some mayonnaise sauce. Definitely tastes fishy and good, but what you always notice with these is it's not actual fish. It's like this mushed up, minced version of fish, like a fish meatball.
But not as dense.
That's true, yeah. But for $1.99, definitely not bad. The Bremer.
Alright, this one looks like a typical fish stick. The ones you get and you heat them up in the oven or something, or in the pan.
It's called the Backfish Baguette, and I think that might be the most bought item at Nordsee.
Oh, really? Backfish baguette.
$2.99.
$2.99. I definitely think this is a step up from the other one. It's fishy, you can see the flakes. I'm into the sauce. This is the tartar sauce, I'm guessing? Yeah, that's nice. I understand why this is the most bought. For that price, this is a good price Leistungsverhältnis.
Alright, well, what do you rank the Bremer?
Like a 5 out of 10?
Diana always ranks pretty harsh, in my opinion. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's a good snack. 6 out of 10. And that one?
But this one I would probably give a 6.5.
Alright, Backfish Baguette, my turn. What I don't like always is that the sauce is always hanging out so much.
But it looks so much better when it's presented.
It's just presentation. You just have to usually put the sauce back in there if you can.
I think it looks so aesthetically pleasing when it's like that. How many of these have you had in your life?
A lot. I think this is the one I'm going for usually, or the Vikinger, the Viking, which is another square one with a fat piece of chunk. I think you're right. Real fish instead of the mushy stuff. We call this remoulade. I never can think about the translation for remoulade. It's some kind of tartar sauce, the white one. I think that definitely goes better with fish than ketchup. So this one definitely better. Okay, next one is gonna be the Fischbrötchen. And I wanted Diana to try that one because I think it's a very normal staple in like Hamburg and stuff. It's one of the cheapest naked fish, like real fish you can get, I think.
Ooh, this one looks fancy because it's naked. It's naked, there's no batter on it, so it looks like a fresh piece of fish, and there's fresh onions on there, and tomato, and lettuce, so more veggies on this one than the other ones. Danke.
More stuff keeps coming out for us.
I'm not eating for the rest of the day. Dude, I really like the fresh onions in this. That's a nice contrast. It's like that sharp crunch, crisp in there. Also sharper flavors because of the onions. This has more of the fishiness that you get usually out of fish because it's not battered and fried. I think it's nice. I think I would go for this if I was in like a fresh mood. Like I don't want to be weighed down by that fried stuff, but I still want a good hearty sandwich. Yeah, it's good. I give this like a 6 out of 10.
This tastes like the Nordsee, the actual ocean. You know how Nordsee?
Such a good way of saying
We have the Northern Sea. That's what this is named after.
Yeah.
We have the Baltic Sea and the Northern Sea. I always think the fresh fish ones aren't better. They're also better for you. But weirdly, I always crave the battered ones.
Yeah, me too. Me
So
too.
bad. But this is awesome.
Wow, we look like ghosts. Rah! So they're super sweet and they're bringing out everything as it comes, and we're over here just filming and eating.
We have these 4 little nice boat-looking things. We got fried squid rings. We got fried potatoes on the side. We got fried shrimps with potato wedges. And we got usual fish and chips.
Can we start with these because I really want to try them?
Okay,
Yeah.
look at those.
Do we do it without?
They look funny.
Do you want a kiss? A guilty pleasure of mine. That stuff's so good.
Dude, yeah, it's good. It's pretty oily, very fatty. I mean, it's battered.
This is what you want when you're having a daiquiri by the sea, by any type of water. You want some fried shrimp. That's what I want, at least.
It's true.
This is like a 8 out of 10 for me. I freaking love shrimp.
They come with potato wedges. Oh, they're pretty potatoey, pretty heavy. Heavy for the size, which is good.
I like potatoey wedges. I guess that's the only way you can.
See the cocktail sauce. Ooh, I like the cocktail sauce.
This is what I would order. Does this normally come in a box? I would totally order this. This is my thing. They look like onion rings.
We're at Nordsee.
So they're squid rings. I'm gonna try with this sauce. Ooh, what is that? It's a white creaminess.
That should be the garlic sauce.
Ooh. Oh, it smells like Knoblauch. Knoblauchsoße. This one's pretty oily. I like squid. I've never been someone who doesn't like squid. I remember having it pretty early on as a kid. They were like, ew, try the squid rings, and they're pretty good. I like it. I really like fried food. Growing up, I didn't love it that much, but I just think the flavors are awesome. Wait until we go to a South Carolina State Fair. You're gonna be trying fried everything.
I actually dropped a piece of fish in the garlic sauce. So I'm gonna get it with a squid ring here. Alright, squid ring with garlic sauce.
Looks like a donut.
It's funny, as a kid I never understood the difference between squid ring and onion ring.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't like either one, but now I really like them. I think I prefer squid ring over an onion ring. These are also very greasy, but it's better than the fish. The squid rings I actually like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
How would you say onion ring in German? Would it be Zwiebelringe?
Yeah, Zwiebelringe.
Und Squid ring?
It's long. Tintenfischringe.
Tintenfisch?
Yeah, squid, Tintenfisch. 3 syllables.
Tintenfischringe.
It's an ink fish.
Yeah, that makes sense. What about octopus?
Octopus is octopus, but they also have ink, right?
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
Yeah, Tintenfisch.
Interessant.
Fish fillet with French fries.
Fresh fish and chips here. All the British people are gonna tell us we need vinegar on this ish. But sushbait, I don't like vinegar on my fish and chips. Better than London. I was kidding. No.
I wanted to ask that. Is it better than the one we had in London?
No.
We had a good cod and a haddock. People say it's not haddock, it's haddock. Haddock.
Headache.
It's a haddock.
And cod. This is probably my least favorite that we've had out of everything, to be honest.
Fish and chips. Down in the rankings. What is that?
It's probably like a 4 out of 10. So 5 out of 10 I think is good. I would eat it again, but it's not like memorable, life-changing. Anything like 8 and up, and I will want to eat it again.
Good save, actually.
It's just where my ranking is.
Alright, I got curious about the fish and chips. Let me just try a chip first. Got the tartar sauce. I would say the fries are pretty good. They could be a little bit more seasoned, but they're thick, they're well cooked, not salty or anything. And the fish, you see it's a little, see the shape. And the shark comes.
Nemo, you're the shark. Hello, Bruce.
That's a fishy fish.
Wow. Yeah, that's very greasy. You can see it, it's shining in the light. That's true, that's just too greasy for me. It's a little over grease.
So, question, is it better than the one we had in London?
No. The one we had in London, I was very pleasantly surprised how good the fish turned out. So that was definitely better. I think you're right. I would give the fish and chips like 5 out of 10. Right, I'm gonna go for the side, the fried potatoes. As you might know, I love fried potatoes. Came with sauce hollandaise, which also is freaking amazing.
That looks beautiful.
And they look pretty good. They look similar to the ones my grandma made. Dude, the best thing at Nordsee is the fried potatoes. Dude, they're fucking phenomenal.
Phenomenal?
They're fucking phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I can't even speak.
They're phenomenal.
No, seriously, this is how my grandma made it. They're at the greasy side too, but they also taste very potatoey. They're slightly brown burnt on some parts. And with the Hollandaise, wow. These seriously, on the potato scale, is 9 out of 10.
Wait, didn't the manager just say this has been here for like 150 years or something?
Yeah, the manager just came by and was asking what kind of video we make. And I was like, German fast food chain, there are not many. And he's like, yeah, it's one of the oldest. Don,
Can you save me some of that? Dude, when he likes something, he does not
Oh my
stop.
God, with
there's no self-control. Look at those. He's so happy.
Wow, that's a big surprise of fried potatoes, 9 out of 10.
Wow, 9
Awesome.
out of 10. That's generous.
Let's try this boat of fried potatoes. I'll get some Hollandaise. I love Hollandaise sauce.
Dude. Laugh in 3, 2, 1.
Dang. All right, I give it to you. It's better than the bagged ones we make sometimes. This is the best hangover breakfast.
Dude, right? Give me some.
You just had like 20. Dude, okay, I give it to you. This is like an 8.5 out of 10.
It's a 9.
Yeah, okay, but I never give anything a 10 out of 10, so my 10s are reserved for amazing things.
All right, for the grand finale, we have a real dish at Nordsee. At Nordsee here, they also have like proper dishes with like a fish fillet or fish, battered fish with potatoes on the side. So we got one. Yeah, I think this is around 10 euro. So it's like a full meal. And to be honest, this exactly looks like a omelette, like a Pfannkuchen. But it's the classic Schollen filet. And I don't know, Scholle is a type of fish, and I don't know what it is in English. Put it on here because we don't know. I don't know my fish in English. It just came with the regular boiled potatoes, pretty small ones. We got a sweet chili sauce and again the tartar sauce.
Oh, yum.
Since the fried potatoes were so good, I just start with a boiled potato.
20 potato balls later.
They're awesome. Dude, Nordsee knows how to do their potatoes. It's awesome. Okay, let's cut this.
That's why it's a German fast food chain.
That's true. Okay.
Wow.
Wow, the batter is very thin. Thinner than I thought, so that's good. You get a good amount of fish in there. Scholle.
Really?
Oh.
Oh. We've never gotten a proper meal at Nordsee. This is the first time.
Wow, this is very good. Since it's battered, you don't expect it, but it tastes very much like the ocean again. Very salty. You know what I mean? Fishy, but in a good way.
Yeah,
It's way fishier than it looks. It honestly looks like an omelette. I want to put applesauce on it.
It looks like a German Pfannkuchen.
Yeah, exactly. But it tastes very fishy, the good kind of way, but salty. And wow, from the non-potato stuff, this is definitely my favorite. I'm gonna put a little bit of sweet chili sauce on it.
Okay.
It's awesome, but I think sweet chili sauce, I prefer the tartar sauce over it with the fish. Very nice. I will give this like easily an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Potatoes very nice. Not quite as good as the fried potatoes, so I don't know if you can substitute this. If you do, get the fried potatoes.
I wonder how many Germans actually sit down and eat at Nordsee. Let us know in the comments, because I'm curious. I think most people just kind of grab a Brötchen to go, right? Like one of those. That's beautiful. I cut it properly.
Very good.
Oh. I hate saying this. It tastes like the ocean. But in a good way.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's very thin. It tastes like the texture of like shredded fish, cooked and flattened with this nice crispy crust. This one might not be my favorite. I think for me personally, when I want fish, I want like a thicker fish. I want a full fish. So I'd probably give this like a 6 out of 10. I really like a proper fish, a naked fish, or even like the Brötchen that we had like with more fish flakes. Those are more my style. I think these are the best. I really like the fried shrimp with the sauce. Mwah. Perfection.
All right, so we made it back to the car. Nordsee.
Sehr good. Super lecker. I think it's an awesome fast food option. I love fish, and I think if you could have a fast food chain that has fresher ingredients than the typical like McDonald's and Burger King, and it's fish, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a little different than the usual burger joints, I would say.
Yeah.
I also like that it's fish. I wish there was a little bit more unbattered options. A lot of stuff is deep fried, and a lot of stuff was on the greasy side. I think it's also a little bit more expensive than the other ones. You pay like 3 to 4 euros for a Fischbrötchen.
Yeah.
Fish is usually a little bit more expensive. I think it's worth paying. Now that we know the cod a little better, I think we can go more often.
The cod?
Oh my god, I did it right and I did it wrong.
I think it's regional, and a lot of the items on the menu change from area to area.
Yeah,
right?
we wanted to order a wrap, one of these wrap things, smoked salmon wrap, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, so maybe it's something for another time. But
Oh, definitely.
as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye! Did you bring me fish? That's so nice of you. I want fish, Mama, fish.
No, Papa's fish.